It's actually 5 years on since the onset of the COVID pandemic, and we're really conscious of the impact that had for households around the UK and also for the healthcare staff who were at the forefront of looking after us all at that time. So today at the National Memorial Arboretum, we're bringing together families, communities and frontline healthcare staff as a chance to reflect, to really remember those who tragically lost their lives during COVID.
I think today is so important just simply for the reason that it's 5 years on and there's a danger that we may start forgetting what people did. And 5 years on, you can really reflect on how tough it was, this once in a lifetime, at least we hope once in a lifetime experience, that was bonding and creative in some ways, but was also deeply, profoundly tragic.
The NHS staff stood up and came to work, and they didn't flinch, knowing what the risks were. And that's why so many people stood on their doorsteps on Thursday evenings and clapped their heroes.
Because sometimes it felt like a dream, and we've had to just keep going beyond it, and we've never really had time to stop.
The first wave was very much fear of, will we have enough of what we need? PPE, equipment, beds, nurses, resources. In wave two, it went on for longer and we saw more people die. So that's where you get the impact of PTSD.
We remember those we lost, the ongoing challenges faced by families and communities, and the extraordinary sacrifices made by health and social care workers and by so many others.
You went home and it was very difficult to sort of impart to your family just what it was like.
I think here, remembering and reflecting on the COVID-19 pandemic, as we do here every day at the Arboretum, bring people together, there's something about not being alone, sharing stories, uniting, and remembrance uniting us as we think about what we can achieve together and what we can go on for the future.
Today it makes me quite emotional that as a team we did that, and it makes me so proud. They were amazing.
That's why I think moments like today are really important, to give people that space and that moment to stop and really reflect on the things that happened and what their experiences were.
It's just been an honour to be here today and just listen to everyone's stories and just hear the testimonials and the poems.
The NHS stood up and they did it. And that's why we must never forget the sacrifices that those people made.
I think no one will forget that moment when the nation got behind the NHS during COVID. And together we raised £160 million.
There's still a lot of people affected by what happened during COVID, and I know they've done some amazing work with money that they've raised.
I just want to thank NHS Charities Together, because actually bringing people together in this way has been a great moment, and I'm really privileged to be part of that.
We know that the challenges facing the NHS are greater than ever, and that's why the work of NHS Charities and NHS Charities Together continues to be important.